This was not supposed to happen. A journey that was meant to take a few hours suddenly turned into something much bigger. My flight got cancelled because of the war, and in that moment, I had two choices: cancel the entire trip or take the long road, literally. So I chose the second one. A drive from Bangalore all the way to Nepal. Over 2000 kilometers across states, unknown roads, and a border I knew nothing about. And right now, I have no idea how this is going to end. Food travel and DIY takes you to a journey that was never planned but impossible to ignore. Here's something that hit me when I first looked at the map. The road distance from Bangalore to Bukhara is over 2000 kilometers. That's roughly the same as driving from Mumbai all the way to Kabul in one direction. I called home first. Half of them said, "Are you out of your mind?" The other half said, "Can I come?" But I had already decided. I started looking at the route. States I had never driven through: Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, and finally Nepal. 6 states, one car, zero idea of what was waiting for me. But that's exactly what made it worth doing. Did you know India and Nepal share an open border under the Treaty of Peace and Friendship, signed in 1950? Indian citizens don't need a visa to enter Nepal. It's one of the most unique bilateral agreements in the world, and I had no idea how it actually worked at the crossing. Packing for a road trip is completely different from packing for a flight. You're not counting kilos, you're thinking about what you'll actually need on the road. Medicine kit, check. Chargers and power bank, check. Extra phone mount, check. And enough snacks to survive a small apocalypse. I packed light, but I packed smart. Because on a trip like this, you never really know what you're going to pick up along the way. Every long road teaches you something that no amount of planning ever could. A 2000-kilometer drive means one thing above everything else: your car has to be ready. So the evening before we left, we took care of the basics. Full tank. Always start a long drive with a full tank. Tire pressure. This is the one most people skip. Please don't. Underinflated tires on a long highway can be genuinely dangerous. We checked all four, brought them up to the correct pressure. Engine oil, coolant, and brakes. If your car is happy, your journey will be too. Here's a fact that most drivers don't know. Incorrect tire pressure can reduce your fuel efficiency by up to 3%. On a 2000-kilometer journey, that adds up to a significant amount of petrol. So this small check actually pays for itself. That night, I couldn't sleep, not because I was scared, because I was excited in a way that I hadn't felt in a very long time. There's something about a journey you didn't plan that feels more alive than anything you could have scheduled. I kept looking at the map. Bangalore at the bottom, Pokhara at the top, and this tiny blue line between them. That was my road. 2,400 kilometers of road that I had never driven before. Before we start moving, if this kind of travel connects with you, hit the like button. It genuinely helps this channel reach more people like you. And if you're new here, welcome to Food Travel and DIY. I'm really glad you found us. Okay, let's go. We left at 4:30 in the morning. Bangalore was still sleeping. Streets were quiet, the air was cold. There was no traffic. And as the car pulled out, I looked back at the city one last time. This is where I live. This is where everything is familiar. But ahead of me was everything I didn't know yet. And I couldn't wait. India has over 1,500 kilometers of national highways. That's enough to wrap around the earth more than 3.5 times. And right now, we were about to drive a small but very personal part of that. The first few kilometers out of Bangalore are always humbling. You realize just how big the country is. The city becomes towns, towns become fields, and then just road. In the next episode, we leave Karnataka behind, cross our first state border, and I taste some of the best biryani I've ever had in years. This journey is just getting started. If you've made it here, thank you, genuinely. This channel is still growing, and every view, every like, and every comment from you means more than you know. If you want to follow this entire journey, Bangalore to Nepal, episode by episode, subscribe and hit the bell, because I promise you, this road has a lot more stories to tell. Food travel and DIY. See you on the next one.